we interrupt your regularly scheduled programming to bring you a special presentation of
Two Nerds, a podcast. Your home for everything movies, music, video games, and everything in between. With your hosts, Bunny the Bruiser, and Dynamite Jared Latching.
How is it going, everyone? Welcome back to another exciting episode of Two Nerds, a podcast. I'm Bunny the Bruiser. What threw you off about that one? Just because it was so quick?
It was just quick. Don't Richard.
Cool. Good intro this week, my man. Solid stuff. Quality content for our listeners out there.
That's right.
Subscribe to our humble YouTube channel, giving us our comments. These faithful listeners, we're giving them the best intros around.
And I'll tell you what, buddy. It is December, and we are trying as hard as we can to keep this show family friendly for our Christmas listeners.
Yes, we are.
Well,
Yes,
and-
a family. I should have said, "Welcome to Two Nerds, a family-friendly podcast."
That's right.
Share it with your grandma. Share it with your 2-year-old son. I mean, it's fun for the whole family.
That's right. And last week we failed miserably, and we'd like to apologize to the parents out there,
Yeah.
and the grandparents, and the children
Yeah.
that we are corrupting with our foul language.
Yes.
This week it's absolutely not going to happen
No, not a chance.
because we want to get monetized.
Yes, with this episode may or may not be monetized. We will see. But
So the challenge continues.
Yes, but it was pointed out by No Star Reviews that we actually swore a couple times before we even said it was family friendly.
That's right.
So it was never family friendly to begin with.
No,
But this week
we got off on the wrong foot. This
Yeah.
week we're coming in prepared.
Yeah.
Okay.
So speaking of family friendly, what family doesn't love Pokemon?
My family didn't.
They didn't get the Pokemon thing.
Well, my
They-
brother and sister liked it, but
Yeah.
I mean, my parents, were like, I heard Pokemon's the devil.
The devil.
Yeah, that was the thing going on.
My
when
parents
we were
just
kids.
called them the Pokemon.
The
the
okay,
Pokemon,
did I ever
the
talk about this
Pokemon.
on the show? That one time at the Ashtabula County Fair, there was like a little maze, like kind of like a wacky shack kind of
Okay, a wacky
thing
shack
there. That was
scenario,
Pokemon themed.
Okay.
And you would go through it, but it literally said on the thing, Pokemon.
Okay.
It actually
So
said, man.
Well, I'm sure they couldn't get the licensing for
Oh, okay.
actual Pokemon, or they were
Well,
just
they had
clueless
drawings
adults.
of Pokemon everywhere. I think that they were clueless adults.
Okay, that's highly possible.
I don't think that Nintendo is out there like really cracking down on the licensing of these fair mazes.
Yeah, random
or-
Ashtabula Fair. But as we talked about on the podcast a few weeks ago, there is a trailer where Pikachu talks, and we don't know that much info about it, but there has been new enlightening info about the new Pokemon live-action film,
Oh, I did
where
see something about
Ryan
that.
Reynolds is cast as Pikachu. As Detective Pikachu,
Okay,
Ryan
yeah.
Reynolds. So, we don't know anything about it. We just know he was cast.
It's
So,
Detective Pikachu,
Detective Pikachu.
And-
And it's live action.
and it's with Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah. So, I don't know if Ryan Reynolds, because he's like the only one that's been named. So, I don't know if Ryan Reynolds is a human being as Pikachu or he is a CG Pikachu, but there are like real people in it as well.
I'm going
I
to
don't know.
assume that Ryan Reynolds is going to be a person, possibly the Pokemon trainer that has Detective Pikachu.
No, he is cast as Pikachu.
I thought you said that you don't know if he's human.
No, I'm saying that like when they shoot the film.
Oh, you don't know if Pikachu is a human.
I don't know if Pikachu. We don't know.
Okay.
Like it's possible. Like this could be.
Or
weird.
Ryan Reynolds
Is playing a
just has like a mean Pikachu impression, like
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah. Well, Pikachu could still talk with Ryan Reynolds' voice, but I don't know if it's going to be like a CG Pikachu.
Do you have a good Ryan Reynolds impression?
No.
I don't either.
No.
He's got a pretty basic voice.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's very distinguishable in the voice department.
No, not particularly.
He was the sexiest man alive like 4 or 5 years
Was he?
ago. Yeah. I
Yeah.
saw him on the cover.
I mean, I believe
This
it,
year
but-
it was that country singer.
Yeah, it was like Luke Bryan or it was some country. I think that's who it was.
Some guy that was like
Not attractive.
And
Like, if someone, like, BuzzFeed made a list, it's like 100 men this year more attractive than the, like,
the sexiest man alive.
Yeah.
And also, he was, like, he had, like, some controversial tweets.
Yeah, he did.
And stuff.
Yeah, how do you feel?
Shouldn't The Rock have been more sexy, or was The Rock the sexiest man a year before?
I'm not sure. I don't think he has been, but he should have been.
How many Cocktober polls did he win?
2.
And that's cock as in chicken.
Yeah.
By the way,
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
my family-friendly listeners out there.
Yeah. But yeah, how do you feel about Ryan Reynolds as How do you feel about this whole live-action Pokemon thing?
I think it's gonna be bad. I mean, what? How could this possibly be good? How could it possibly be good? I don't know.
It is called Detective Pikachu.
I saw it on Snapchat, and like a few weeks ago. I don't know if I saw that Ryan Reynolds was cast yet, but I saw that it was an American live-action movie called Detective Pikachu.
Yes.
And immediately I was just like, an American live-action movie, and I just saw what they did to Death Note over here.
And Ghost in the Shell. Every Dragon Ball Evolution.
Oh,
just
God.
Everything. All of them.
By the way, the latest episode of Dragon Ball Super was really good.
I saw your tweet.
So...
But how do you feel that they're whitewashing Pikachu here? How do you...
I'm sure the online community is exploding about this Hollywood whitewash.
I actually saw an article today that was about the Disaster Artist, which I saw a couple days ago, and it's really good.
Were they complaining about it being whitewashed?
It is whitewashed because they said, I can't believe Tommy Wiseau is played by a white man instead of whatever alien race he is. This is the article.
Oh, man. But Tommy Wiseau is okay with it.
Yeah, he's in the film.
He's like heavily promoting it, and he did like a video I saw where like he interviewed oh god,
James Franco.
Yeah, James Franco. Thank you, jeez.
Yeah,
and his brother
Dave Franco.
Yeah. Like they were interviewing each other,
right?
And so like he said that they played it perfect, all except for throwing the football. Yeah. He said they couldn't throw the football good. And like he did.
Yeah.
So.
Well, here's the thing. When the book came out, Tommy said, a book only like 4% true, is what he said. And then he saw the movie, which is based solely on the book, and he said, okay, about 99% true.
He's an enigma.
Yeah.
Tommy Wiseau. Yeah, and the only percent that's not true is the football throwing.
Apparently.
It's just not accurate enough.
Yeah.
I'm really have you watched it yet?
Yeah, I just saw it. I really enjoyed the... What?
Damn it, fuck, cock-sucking piece of shit!
What did you do?
I said damn!
You weren't talking about a beaver? Well, now you just kind of ruined it with your tirade.
Fucking shit! Son of a bitch, cock. I didn't do that on purpose either. This is not a continuing fucking gimmick on the show.
There's always next week.
Yeah. The challenge continues next week.
But yes, the Disaster Artist, I thought it was...
Son of a bitch.
Quit slamming, you're going to fuck the mic up, bruh.
Fuck.
But yeah, as I was saying, Disaster Artist...
That didn't take long at all.
I give it a good rating. I think I gave it 4 on Letterboxd.
I give it good rating.
Yes.
Okay, I'm really looking forward to it.
The book is better, but there's only so much you can cram into an hour and 45-minute movie. I mean,
I haven't read the book, so I'm sure I'll be pleased.
Yeah.
Whatever. Disaster Artist, good. I want to go see it. Where's the closest theater?
I went to go see it in Crocker Park, which is like around the Cleveland area, because at the time...
I think I saw do they have an IMAX in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw Godzilla in IMAX there.
But because when I bought my tickets at the time, they didn't announce they had an Erie screening. Erie Tinseltown has it.
Okay. Oh, you want to go see that?
Yeah.
All right. So.
But speaking of movies, there's no bigger movie studio than Disney.
Okay.
And they are attempting to buy 20th Century Fox.
So they can have Spider-Man rights?
So, well, basically, they're not taking over the news division in sports. They're letting...
Yeah, they don't want that shit.
Yeah. So,
nobody wants that shit.
So, but basically, all other assets is what they're going for. So, all their movies, 20th Century Fox is actually the leading like shareholder of Hulu. So Disney would own Hulu, basically. They'd be majority owner of Hulu.
Oh, God.
And yeah, basically, I don't know if their TV shows are in the deal, but they could potentially be in the deal eventually. And they're saying this could close as early as maybe when people are listening to this.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I see this as, I mean, being the nerd that I am, I see this as an attempt to get Wolverine into an Avengers movie eventually. Well, they have Spider-Man right now, but
Yes.
to keep Spider-Man.
To keep Spider-Man.
And because I heard that Fox was planning another Spider-Man movie with the kid that did it in Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2. They're doing another Amazing Spider-Man.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not
I heard
hear
that
that.
they were planning one.
Okay, so just as a little like rundown of some of the franchises here that Disney would be purchasing: Alien, Predator, the X-Men, Avatar, which Disney already has the theme park rights to Avatar. They have a whole new Avatar like world, so they would just be getting the movie rights. Die Hard, Goosebumps, Home Alone, Ice Age, Planet of the Apes, and the remaining Star Wars rights that they do not already have, which are some assets of New Hope they don't own. So Disney would own a lot of shit. And some of the TV,
Including one of the greatest Christmas movies of all time.
one of the greatest Christmas.
Die Hard.
And the TV series, which may or may not be in the deal, are MASH, Simpsons, and Family Guy are the big ones, the big franchises.
Okay.
But from what I've heard, it could go either ways. Either Disney completely takes everything over, but the more likely of the two is they keep 20th Century Fox its own like entity, but they own it.
Yeah.
So that's where, because people are worried that like, oh, we're not going to get R-rated content anymore, like all that kind of stuff. So they're thinking Disney is just going to use that as their edgier brand, but they own they're the parent company of everything, basically.
Deadpool is Fox, right?
Yes, I believe so. Yeah, he's part of X-Men, sort of.
Yeah, he hangs out with Cable, and
Yeah.
that's X-Force. Jesus. Disney just wants to own everything. Over the past few years, Disney has been on a fucking tirade, and they've just
Yes.
been buying shit left and right. It's like started with Star Wars, I think, and then it was Marvel Comics, or did
I think it was the other way around.
Other way around.
I think so.
And now 20th Century Fox,
Yes.
and who God knows what's next.
Well, I think after this, it's basically a monopoly. So I think this is pretty much as far as they can go. But because they can't take over like Paramount or DreamWorks or anything like those companies, because like you would literally own everything. So
Dimension, are they folded already?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I think they folded in the 90s or early 2000s. Well, damn. I don't know what to say about this. I mean, if this goes through, the Disney streaming service, when it comes up, is going to be an absolute fucking monster.
Yeah, because it would just be the Hulu service, but they would pull all the Netflix Disney movies and throw it on there.
Yeah, and they would also pull possibly Family Guy.
Yeah, Family Guy.
Netflix.
Yeah,
And is MASH on Netflix?
I'm not sure. But the TV assets aren't for sure. It's for sure like the movie library catalog. And I think it's like valued, like just the movies are valued at 50 billion. And I think everything else is between another 10 to 15 billion for like all the other stuff that they would be potentially getting.
Who's at the head of Disney right now?
I don't know his name.
Jesus Christ.
But
man.
he's on a tirade.
All right. So that's
I mean,
not
like,
that cool. I don't know. All I hear.
I think if they keep it a separate division and let them do their, because Disney, like, no matter what, like, they have like a quality to their thing. So I think as long as they're under the umbrella, it's like, all right, we're gonna make edgy content, but Disney's gonna make sure that it's not shit.
And they're going to make money off of it.
Yeah.
If that's what happens, as long as it doesn't affect the consumer then it's whatever, because that's all I am as a consumer.
Yeah.
I'm not a businessman playing the numbers on any of this.
But I know we're not like at least I'm not. I can't really speak for you, but I'm not the biggest fan of the Marvel cinematic stuff.
I'm
but
not
but I
really
know like a
either.
big thing is getting like the X-Men in there somehow. And that's one of the big things for this. And owning the rest of Star Wars.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan on the planet either, but I kind of hear some little murmurings here and there. People kind of bitching about Disney and Star Wars. Is that a thing? Is it affecting the Star Wars fan base?
No, personally for me, I think Disney buying Star Wars was one of the best things they could possibly do. Because again, the quality stamp that you're gonna get when it's under the Disney umbrella. Because George Lucas is a fucking idiot. And basically, like the prequels, like I'm not gonna shit on the prequels, but everyone knows they were not good. And if George Lucas
Episode 3 was good.
yeah, but if George Lucas was continuing to write and direct these movies now, they would be absolute garbage, you know? So I just think having Disney there for the quality control is a good thing.
Maybe he should do another American Graffiti movie.
I mean, he could. I don't know.
Like a modern American Graffiti.
And Jared's looking up basketball score. Has the game started?
Yeah, it started at 7.
Oh, I thought it started at 8. I was trying to rush through this podcast. But anyway.
All right.
Yeah, so anything else about the Disney Fox buyout? I think as long as it doesn't affect the consumer, like I agree with you that go for it.
Well, all right. So they would own the rights to Die Hard, which is one of the greatest Christmas movies of all time.
Yes.
Is it the greatest Christmas movie of all time?
It depends the way you look at it.
What's your favorite Christmas movie of all time?
Besides Die Hard, I like I think the 84 version of A Christmas Carol, I think is good. The one with George C. Scott. That one's really good. I'm not into Christmas movies. I like Christmas specials. Like, I like those shitty, like, fucking, like, puppet ones from the 70s.
Little claymation things or whatever.
Yeah, those are cool.
Yeah, but I mean, that's just because...
yeah, the nostalgia factor.
yeah,
of it,
like I was a kid when I first saw them, and it was like, oh, wow, that looks cool.
Yeah.
Jingle all the way. But... Anyways.
Santa with muscles is my personal thing, actually.
Oh, damn. All right, so it is the Christmas season.
Yeah.
Okay. And so the next Die Hard movie might be a Disney
production.
A Disney production. And so but it is the Christmas season, and there's a little game going on right now for the Christmas season.
Yeah. Should we do one more movie update before we get into Christmas? Because all the rest of the stuff I have is all Christmas.
Okay.
So,
all right. Yeah, do
all
it.
right. So this Jurassic World trailer dropped.
Okay. And we watched it.
It looks okay, I guess.
Was Jeff Goldblum in Jurassic World?
No, he wasn't.
Jeff Goldblum is back, and this is great news for the Jurassic franchise, ladies and gentlemen. This is possibly the best thing they could have put in their Jurassic World trailer. Jeff Goldblum's back. The franchise is right back where it needs to be. This is fantastic news for everyone involved. Life finds a way. Ladies and gentlemen.
And according to the trailer, death finds a way because all the dinosaurs are fucking dying.
Everyone's fucking dying, but Jeff Goldblum is in a courtroom. I don't know what the fuck he's fighting for. Is he fighting to get rid of the dinosaurs, or is he trying to protect them?
We'll have to watch and see.
Oh, man, which
And
means I need to watch Jurassic World.
Jurassic World, I felt was very underwhelming. The ending was cool, I guess. But
I only know about the Velociraptor taming.
Yeah.
Which comes up again in the trailer for this.
But it does not work too well in the trailer for this.
Well, we don't know.
As
It's
we
like
can assume.
it's like a
jump cut.
cutaway, and I'm assuming that everything's cool between him and Blue.
Blue. Yes.
Yeah, him and Blue. I'm assuming everything's cool, but I'm assuming also that scream or whatever, that screech that it does, is in reaction to something approaching them.
Yes.
Which may well be that natural disaster that they're running away from later in the trailer.
Yes.
Also, is the T-Rex protecting him?
Yes. In Jurassic, I don't want to give anything away, but in Jurassic World, the first one, the T-Rex is not the bad guy. There's like a genetically mutated dinosaur. Because that's the whole thing about the new Jurassic World, is they're like splicing the dinosaur genes with other animals. So
like kind of like that dino whale thing that
yes,
was in the trailer.
so the dino whale thing, but I forget, it's like Indominus Rex is the name of
the bad dinosaur, the
yes.
big baddie. And the T-Rex is tamed?
It's not really, it's kind of just like a protector. I don't know if it's I can't
Protector
remember.
of what?
Oh, fucking Star-Lord.
Of fucking what's his name in goddamn Andy? Andy Dwyer.
I don't know. I can't remember. I don't want to ruin that in the movie for you. But
All right.
yeah.
Whatever. Thanks for fucking not spoiling a movie that I'm not not in a big hurry to watch.
The T-Rex and Andromedus Rex fight
Okay.
at the end.
Okay, cool. I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
There's a CGI showdown to end all CGI showdowns.
Yeah. Well, surprisingly, the effects from the 94 film are better. Anyway.
Surprisingly, I'd say unsurprisingly. I think that the effects in the
I know, but
94 film are great.
Oh, no, they were phenomenal, but I'm saying you would think in 20 years of advancement
Well,
in
there's
technology.
a lot of animatronics in the 94 film.
Yeah, there's none in this.
Yeah.
That I can tell.
It's modern Hollywood. Why would
Yeah.
they invest a sizable portion of their budget into doing like a full-scale animatronic T-Rex?
Yeah.
I wish they would, because it'd be cool, but
Yeah.
they're not going to.
But Jurassic World 2, hopefully they drop another trailer before it comes out. I might see it if it's free.
You have Movie Pass.
No, I don't.
You didn't get your Movie Pass?
I didn't get one yet. Did you get one?
No, but I've been thinking about it a lot.
I've been thinking about it a
And
lot.
I really think that we both should
Yeah.
for the show.
Yeah.
Because we're always talking about movies and then we never go see them, like
Yeah.
Blair Witch, which I bought on Blu-ray.
Okay,
by the
well,
way.
we can watch. We can review it.
I bought a lot of shit on Black Friday. I bought Hateful Eight Blu-ray, Blair Witch Blu-ray, Straight Outta Compton Blu-ray. I mean, a lot of them were shit I already saw.
Yeah.
But Blair Witch wasn't.
What I liked about working at Family Video is like
I got to take home
I-
Blu-rays.
I like fucking like sold myself Blu-rays for cheap.
Oh, fucking
Yeah.
yeah. But the thing about that is that you still have to go online to get your rare, like Scream Factory Blu-rays and shit. They weren't sending you.
No, like they're not like. I mean, it's still the movie, and that's all I care about. Like I don't like for VHS, like cool.
No, I'm not
boxes are
talking
fine.
about that. But I mean, Scream Factory puts out like really obscure horror movies on Blu-ray with cool cover art. But I
Yeah,
mean,
well,
like,
well, what I'm saying is like the mainstream movies that Family Video got
Yeah.
that I liked. Yeah, nothing crazy. But yeah,
I think that my copy of the Boogans might be Scream Factory on Blu-ray. I haven't
Yeah.
watched it yet.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Whatever. I know that they did like some Halloween releases on the Blu-ray where like the artwork was just like fucking awesome
Yeah.
on them. But I mean, that's a story for another day.
Yeah, we're not here to talk about Halloween. We're here to talk about Christmas.
Crisis.
So let's play your game. Explain your game.
Okay, well, the game's already started, buddy.
Okay.
Well, it's about to start for you.
Okay.
It started for me, and I lost, but I'm re-entering myself
I
into
just
the
lost the other game.
game. You lost the other game?
Yeah.
What? You...
The one from like 2001. Like the game. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
You never heard of that? Like the game.
No.
You know what? You're fucking with me.
I don't.
Are you that old? Are you that out of touch?
No.
You didn't have the game?
No.
It's a game that everyone is playing, but whenever you think of the game, you lose. And that's all.
I've never heard of that,
You've
but I
never
guess I
heard of
just
that?
lost it. Or
Yeah,
did
so-
I just start it?
If you think of it, you lose it. So right now we're just losing.
We're just constantly, we're just in a constant state of losing.
Yes. But you've never seen like a meme on the internet where it's just like, I just lost the game?
No.
Like that's what they're referring. Okay. No Star Reviews knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay, whatever.
I guarantee But anyway.
All right, well, there's a game going on right now where it involves the band Wham from the 80s, prolific 80s band Wham. And they're...
You'd use the word prolific?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure your vocabulary is correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
And their classic Christmas jam.
That you heard for the first time like 20 minutes ago, but go ahead.
I may have heard the original before, but I know that I'm more familiar with a cover of it.
Yes.
Or like some sort of remix of it. Last Christmas. Now, the game is to make it to Christmas without hearing Wham! Last Christmas. So we already lost.
Yeah.
But we're going to re-enter now because actually
Okay.
you weren't playing the game yet.
No, so this is my first time.
And I just had to confirm that I knew the song.
Yes.
So it didn't even count.
Correct.
Honestly. So now I know what to look out for.
Yeah.
And each week we're going to keep you guys updated on our status. Now I'm probably going to have to make a couple trips to Walmart.
Yeah.
And stuff. And where I work, they got the Christmas loop going already. Mm-hmm. So
I feel as if that this one is a decently challenging song to not hear, because if it was that Mariah Carey song, it would be literally impossible to do this game unless you were a shut-in for the entire month.
that's probably the one that I've heard.
No, the one that's like, I don't want a lot for Christmas.
Oh,
that
yeah,
song.
yeah,
like,
yeah.
that would be actually impossible.
Man, that cover of that CD, though, she looks really good on the cover of that CD.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that and be like, damn, Mariah Carey's hot. And they were like, hey,
I-
that was like 30 years ago, bro.
I think it's a my girlfriend was telling me this the other day, but Mariah Carey is the only person to release a Christmas album at the height of her career and have it be popular. Like, most people release a Christmas album when they're all like washed up.
Yeah.
So I guess she's breaking ground, or broke ground.
Let's look at the cover of this album here.
We're pulling it
She's
up.
wearing the Santa costume. Yeah, man, they had the ad for this at the damn Walmart few years ago, and I kind of just saw this ad and I was like, wow, what a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
And my friend notified me that he's like, oh man, that's long since passed, man. It was a heartbreaker for sure. She looks pretty good here as well.
This is a rare occasion where we are talking about not an attractive man on the show.
And here we go with the current
Yeah, that's
Mariah Carey.
that's a more current.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Not looking as hot here. Then she goes back to good. Yeah, so we're objectifying women on the podcast.
Yes.
All right. So now that you guys know about the game, you're officially playing it. Welcome to Whamageddon.
Whamageddon.
And if you lose, may you rest in Whamhalla, as someone said
Okay.
on the tweets. And, you know, people are dropping like flies out there
Really?
with this. Yes. And so, I mean,
Well-
be careful out there. Be careful what you're listening to. Make sure you don't pull up Christmas radio on Pandora.
'Cause you
it's
will
dangerous. It's a dangerous time.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a fairly decent Christmas song, but it is I don't know if I consider it one of the all-time great Christmas songs. There are a few that are timeless that stand, and they go through every generation and they never go out of date, such as the 12 Days of Christmas. Never goes out of date. Completely relevant in today's times. So this is actually inspired by a recent tweet of yours a couple weeks ago, and I
Okay.
thought of this. So what was your tweet? Like, refresh my memory.
Okay,
What
so
exactly
I
did you
basically
say?
I heard 12 Days of Christmas playing at work, and I was just kind of listening to the gifts that the guy was receiving from his true love, and I was just like, God damn, like she got him all this really stupid shit, and I don't even remember what I said directly in the tweet, but it was like
The worst gifts of all time.
Yeah, they were the worst gifts of all time, and I think something along the lines of, you know, or maybe I just said this at work to someone when I brought it up in person to the people, is like, why would she get him all this stuff when like Nintendo Switch exists or PS4 Pro?
I think
or
that
something?
might have been the tweet.
You
But
know,
anyway.
it's like, well, just give me this. Just stop giving me all these live animals
Yeah.
and like performers. Like, I don't want that.
So the song has not aged well in
No.
your eyes. Okay. So for this
Cats are
week,
up one.
okay. So for this for this week, we're bringing back our classic game in its ever anticipated sequel, Who Did It Better, which we did a few weeks ago. But well, I guess this one is who did it best, because there are 3 separate options that I found.
These are 3 different versions of 12 Days of Christmas.
Yes, these are 3 different versions.
Okay, excellent.
So, to recap, here are the original 12 Days of Christmas. It is 12 drummers drumming, 11 pipers piping, 10 lords a leaping, 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 5 golden rings, Jared.
You always have to emphasize the golden rings,
5,
which is actually probably the best fucking gift that he got.
It's the only good gift out of it.
Yeah, because he could pawn them and buy a Nintendo Switch.
Yes. So there are 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. So just a general reaction of these gifts.
Well, I'm stunned. Obviously.
There's a lot of...
You know, when my true love leads in with the partridge in a pear tree, I'm just kind of like, this is going nowhere fast. I'd say by day 4, so I wouldn't even get to the goddamn golden rings, to my detriment in this case. I'd say by day 4, the relationship is over.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not running a farmhouse here. Like, she can't even get me a fucking dog.
Nope,
You know what I mean?
there's no
Like
dogs.
a puppy? I can't even get a fucking puppy.
But she's giving you actual people. She's giving you maids. She's giving you ladies dancing.
The lady, but see, like, do
But
I
how-
even
but
make
how-
it to?
But how...
do I-
No, I'm saying, like, later on.
I'm not even making it to the ladies dancing.
Theoretically, if you... Like, what are these ladies dancing to? Is the question.
In the Club by 50 Cent.
Okay, makes sense. Okay, so 12 Days of Christmas.
And it's like, yo, shorty, it's your birthday. It's Jesus' birthday.
Yes.
So, I mean, they're dancing for the Lord,
Okay.
but they're also dancing to please me because they're my gifts.
Okay.
How many are there?
There's 12 Days of Christmas.
No, but how many ladies?
There 9 ladies dancing.
I'm saying by the law of averages here that not all these ladies are going to be perfect 10s.
No.
Okay? I don't think my true love can afford those kind of
Here's the
dancers.
question. Why is your true love giving you more women?
Well, this was an old song.
Okay.
So back in the day, a man could be with more women and your true love couldn't do anything about it. You know what I'm
But does
saying?
she
Because
need
the
to- but-
man had the power.
But does she need to provide the side hose?
I'd say that if the man demands it, then she would deliver it.
Okay. All right.
This is strictly in olden times. I'm not
Yes.
saying that's the way things should be or how I want things to be now, but I'm just saying that back in the day,
let's boost it up to some more modern times, okay? The 90s.
Okay.
Perhaps late 80s. I did not look up the exact year of this. But we're going to be taking a look at Splinter's 12 Days of Christmas.
Excellent.
That he received from the Ninja Turtles.
This has got to be good.
Okay. So, he got 12 April O'Neil autographs,
Strong start.
11 pairs of sneakers, 10 yellow yo-yos, 9 narrow neckties, 8 chopsticks,
Okay, that's good for 4 meals.
7 silk kimonos, 6 frisbees, 5 video games.
No, that's a great gift.
That-
When you make out with 5 video games for Christmas, that is a great fucking haul.
Yes.
I don't care who you are. I think max would maybe get 4.
yeah.
5 is a great haul. I usually probably get 2 or 3.
4 manhole covers, 3 skateboards, 2 comic books, and a pizza with pepperoni. Your reaction to this list?
That's a great list. Obviously, they had to work something into their budget after buying silk kimonos and 5 video games.
Kimonos are expensive.
Especially silk is a good material, and so I mean, when you're buying 7 silk kimonos and 5 video games, which are running like $60 a piece,
Yeah.
you're already probably. Man, I'm saying like over $500
But
here.
think of the times, though. These video games
were. I would say 40 max.
No, I'm not saying the price. I'm talking the quality of these video games. Imagine you're getting Dragon's Lair on NES or something. I'm like the time period that we're talking about here.
I'd like to think that the Ninja Turtles are hip enough that they know that they need to get him.
So they're reading
Super Mario Brothers, okay?
Yeah, they're
And
reading.
by this time, maybe even Mario 3. You might even be able to jump all the way to Mario 3.
Yeah. Well, this could be Super Nintendo era. I don't know when this particular special came out.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and assume that Mario 3 is out. And in that case, any Mega Man game that was out at the time.
Okay.
Solid.
A Link to the Past was probably out.
Let's not go that far.
Okay.
We'll stick with regular Nintendo, but by this time, almost near the end of its life cycle.
Okay.
Some solid bangers there. And the
So
the thing, including the Ninja Turtles' own Ninja Turtles 3 arcade game.
Okay.
Which is a fantastic game. I'm sure that's in their lot of 5 video games, and that helps their budget because they're in the game.
Yeah.
I'm assuming they can get a free copy.
I'm assuming they get a free copy. So the Ninja Turtles are reading Nintendo Power. They're in the know. They know what games to get.
Yeah. And so 3 skateboards, that's a hell of a gift. A pizza with pepperoni. Is there anything more that anyone has ever asked for Christmas?
No. That's all
I think
you need.
anyone's only just wanted pepperoni pizza for Christmas. I remember one time my mom got me Tyson Buffalo chicken tenders for Christmas. Those are like $8 a bag, man.
Like she wrapped them up?
I think she had them put away in a freezer and then...
Were they wrapped in the freezer? Did the paper get soggy or frozen?
I can't remember. I think it was a gift bag.
Okay.
That they were eventually given to me in. 2 comic books. Could be good. Could be good comic books.
Could be Ninja
now,
Turtle
the ones
comics.
that I'm saying, they kind of had to think about their budget here and bring it back down to earth is 4 manhole covers, which they live in the sewers, so they could just go steal them.
Yeah.
8 chopsticks. You just walk into any Chinese restaurant, you
Just
can grab
grab-
those for free.
I'm assuming April is giving them these autographs for free.
But it's still a great gift. I'm not going to...
She was the most famous reporter at that time.
11 pairs of sneakers. Now, my God. Can we assume that these are Nikes? Possibly Jordans?
Could be.
Wow.
Splinter's got a hell of a Christmas.
Well, they're skateboarders, and so maybe these are Vans, but even still...
Could be Vans.
Exceptional shoes that are given to Master Splinter here. Narrow neckties, I'm assuming, might have been...
Splinter's got to go on some dates.
A little pricey. 10 yellow yo-yos. I mean, $5 a pop, maybe, back then?
Yeah.
So, I mean, they really broke the bank to make this happen. The manhole covers and chopsticks, they really had to just think of something. But still useful to Master Splinter.
Okay, so we've covered the old-timely era. We've covered the nostalgia era, 80s and 90s. Let's go to modern day.
All right.
With 12 Days of Christmas that was just released yesterday.
Oh, wow.
So, Jared, I present to you the 12 Days of Rusev.
Okay.
Okay. 12 sexy Aidens, 8 in English.
Okay.
11 poutin' Putins.
All right.
10 lads a leapin'. And it showed an image of the League of Nations dancing.
League of Nations is still a thing?
No, it was like an old picture.
Okay.
But 9 dirty loincloths. And it showed the image of Rusev in a loincloth.
Is he feuding with Rusev? Or are they...
Who?
8 in English?
No, they're a tag team.
Okay.
We'll get to that later.
All right.
8 Lana's crushing, and it was just an image of Lana clenching her fist. 7 naked Enzos. 6 Mama Rusevs. 5 Babushkas.
5 babushkas.
Yes.
Okay.
4 Russian tanks. 3 cold fish. 2 Rusev shirts, and a tag team victory. Because they just won on SmackDown. Apparently, I didn't.
Fashion Police.
The Hype Bros, and then the Hype Bros broke up.
Okay.
I think. No, the Hype Bros were against the Bludgeon Brothers. But I didn't watch SmackDown this week, so they won. They beat someone in a tag team match. I can't remember who.
Not the Bludgeon Brothers. They're not the Usos.
No, the Bludgeon Brothers are squashing everyone. Yeah.
Well.
And her reactions to the 12 Days of Rusev.
He probably really broke the bank on 4 Russian tanks.
Yeah. Some heavy weaponry. Or maybe he got his 11 Poutin' Putins to gift him these tanks.
Yeah, it's possible. There's some real stinkers in this. Like dirty loincloths and 8 naked Enzos.
7 naked Enzos.
7 naked Enzos.
So slightly less worse than you were envisioning in your head.
Am I supposed to pick for all these? Can I make a pick? I'm going with the Ninja Turtles.
Well, the Ninja Turtles is the obvious choice.
Yeah, they absolutely killed it for Master Splinter's Christmas.
Yes.
And probably defeated Shredder in the process.
I would assume.
So, Aiden English, 12 sexy Aidens?
He's pretty bald. He's not not what I think of when I think of sexy.
Oh, man.
I don't know.
Well, then. I'm speechless as far as this one's concerned.
That this even exists?
Yeah.
That someone took the time to do this?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting stuff. Do you want to do a poll this week?
What would we do?
Well, we could do worst Christmas gift. We could do worst gift in the 12 days of Christmas. I wish the Twitter had a poll where we could put all 12 to see which one was the worst.
Yeah. But how would we win? We would both take a pick and then...
I don't know. Just for curiosity's sake on that one.
Let's go to the 12 days of Christmas and let's say what the worst one is.
Okay.
Let's both take our pick here.
Okay.
And I'm going to have to go with 11 Piper's Piping.
That was going to be my pick, but go ahead and explain why.
Do I have to explain? These are Piper's piping. It's a terrible, terrible gift.
Terrible gift.
Terrible gift. A terrible homoerotic gift for what I can only assume is a straight man that's receiving these. Who knows? That's true love, maybe a guy. Maybe that's why he has no problem getting him ladies dancing.
Yeah. I could go with drummers drumming if they're bad drummers, but I'm assuming there's some sort of drum line. So Nick Cannon could be included in this. So they're probably in unison. But if they were shitty drummers, that'd be bad news. I don't know, man. Lords of Leaping? Just a bunch of dudes jumping around your house? That's pretty bad. I don't know. This is tough. You got the good one. All the rest of these are like... I don't know.
All the rest of them are pretty solid gifts.
Who doesn't want 3 French hens, my dude?
Oh, man. I thought you wrote French whores.
No.
Like at first. And I was like, that's not a bad gift.
I'm going to go with the geese laying. They're probably pretty loud.
And they're multiplying.
Yeah, they're multiplying. They're shitting out eggs.
Oh, man.
I'm assuming it's pretty painful for these geese. So I'm going to go with geese laying.
That's going to be tough. It's hard to argue against any of these gifts as the worst Christmas gifts of all time. Except for the ladies dancing.
Well, except for the 5 golden rings.
The 5 golden rings is solid. A solid gift. Is that all we have?
That's all I have.
That's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you for watching.
And listening.
Our somewhat family-friendly podcast. We will be back next week.
With a family-friendly edition.
Yes.
It won't be the Unleashed show. This is the Unleashed show.
Yeah, this is the family-friendly show. This is the Unleashed show right now.
Yeah.
Next week is the family-friendly show.
Family-friendly edition.
So make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. If you guys have any friends that want to hear us talk some bullshit all the time, let them know about the show. Tell them to watch the premier nerd podcast on the internet.
And the premiere of the premier nerd podcast on the internet.
Yes.
So go back and listen to episode 1.
Go listen. Do not listen. Well, I don't know. Episode 1 was just us talking about ourselves, so that's probably not that bad. Yeah. Don't listen to episode 3. That was Rick the Dick's debut.
Don't listen to episode... Don't listen to Rick the Dick's return. Don't listen to that one. Son of a bitch, you can listen to his debut. Don't listen to his return. Holy shit. Good night, everybody.
We will see you next week. This is Buddy the Bruiser signing off.
And Dynamite Jared signing off.